Hello! Today we will be discussing the structure of the United Nations, or the UN for short. The United Nations is an organization created in San Francisco in 1945, made up of 50 countries, including Canada, the US, and Britain. It was created to maintain peace in the future and to build a better and stronger organization than the old League of Nations. All discussions are held in Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, and Spanish, with translations for other languages being offered during the debates. Their main headquarters is located in what is now New York City, along with many other UN offices around the world. There are 6 main organizations or branches, all located in New York, with the exceptions of the International Court of Justice in Hague, Netherlands, and the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, or UNESCO, headquartered in Paris, France. Although you may think so, the UN does not pass laws like a national parliament or Congress. They instead hold debates on international problems. The UN structure is set up in a certain way, although it is quite confusing at first glance. Everything sprouts out from the General Assembly. From there, it splits out into the main councils and the Court of Justice. Those groups then make up smaller organizations working within the UN, such as the World Health Organization or the World Food Council. Getting off of the UN structure, we'll now focus on one of the most well-known events the UN has been involved in, which was also Canada's high point for their role as a middle power. That's right, the Suez Crisis of 1956. Gamal Abdel Nasser, the president of Egypt at that time, wanted to create a pan-Arab state with Egypt in charge by nationalizing the Suez Canal so that it would belong to Egypt. Since the canal was the main waterway for shipping oil to Europe, this posed as a problem for Britain and France, who were enraged by his decision to take what was rightfully theirs. They convinced Israel to attack Egypt and for both of them to withdraw. Sadly, Nasser refused, and their plan backfired. They tried bombing the canal zone without bargaining for the consequences, but the USSR condemned their aggression and threatened nuclear attacks on Paris and London. The US shortly got involved into this after not being consulted with. Lester Pearson, the Prime Minister of Canada at this time, saw that with the US and the USSR now involved, it would be impossible for Canada to follow Britain. By proposing to defuse the situation by sending a peacekeeping force run by member nations of the UN after the UN unanimously supported the idea, Pearson ended the conflict and received the 1957 Nobel Peace Prize for his work. I hope that covers everything that was needed to be said, and I thank you for your time.